Hello everyone, this is not Wayne Johnson. This is a clone voice created using the RVC program. In this tutorial, you will learn how to resume training an RVC model. You will also get my voice model to use as you wish.
Thank you, Dwayne. I'll take it from here. Resuming training means training the model for more epochs starting from the last epoch it was trained on. The main goal of this process is to improve the quality and efficiency of the voice cloning model. Open your web browser and make sure you're logged in with your Gmail account. Then open the Google Colab project link in video description. Run the main step. You will see this message. Click Run anyway. The step will start running. Once the main step is completed, you will see a small check mark next to the step. Now, we have installed the program. In the next step, we will load the model we want to resume its training. In this tutorial, I assume you are already familiar with how to train a model and save it on Google Drive as I explained earlier. We will go to the section for loading the model from Google Drive. In this tutorial, I will be resuming the training of a model named Dwayne. It's a voice model of the actor Dwayne Johnson that I created myself. I will share with you so you can use it too. In this field, I will write the model name Dwayne. It should be written exactly the same. Now, I will copy the model link that I previously saved on Google Drive. Of course, the model link access must be anyone with the link. Right-click on the model file. Select Share. Then copy link. Next, I will return to Google Colab and paste the link here. Then, run the step. The code will load all the model files into the RVC program. Once the step is completed, a small checkmark will appear next to the step. Now we have the model in the program, and we can continue training it. This model was last trained up to 600 epochs. In this tutorial, we will train it for an additional 100 epochs. So, in the end, the training will reach 700 epochs. Go to the section for training the model. In this tutorial, I will add audio files to train the model further on pronunciation and sounds. Run the first step. You will see a Choose Files button. Click on it and upload the new audio file. After the upload is complete, a small checkmark will appear next to the step. Next is the step for preparing the training files. Here, I will write the exact same model named Dwayne. Then I will run the step. Once the step is completed, a small checkmark will appear next to the step. Note, if you want to continue training the model without adding new audio files, do not do anything in the first and second steps of the model training, and just perform the third step as I will explain now. Next is the third step in training. Here, we will write the same model named Dwayne. And here, we will set the number of epochs. As we said earlier, this model was trained up to 600 epochs, and we will train it for an additional 100. So we'll set the number of epochs to 700. Then I will run the step. The program will start preparing for the training process. When the training begins, you will notice that it starts from 6:01. So, we are resuming the training now. At this stage, we will wait until the training is fully completed. Once the training is complete, you will see a small check mark next to the step, and you will find that the training has reached 700 epochs. Next is the most important step, saving the model on Google Drive to preserve the progress we have made. We will go to the section for saving the model. Here, we will write the same model named Dwayne. Then, we will run the step. This window will appear to link Google Colab to Google Drive. After linking, the code will start saving the model on your Google Drive. Of course, the save will be in the RVC_packages folder, as we learned before. If there is a model with the same name on Google Drive, it will be replaced with the new model. Once the save is complete, a small checkmark will appear next to the step. Now we have completed training the model, improved its quality, and saved it on Google Drive. You can now use the model in the same way I explained before. I don't want to prolong the video unnecessarily. Don't forget to disconnect from Google Colab after finishing. Thank you for watching, and if you encounter any problems, write to me in the comments.